Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the roster.
This roster
Yeah.
is fire, low key.
Let's see. No, it's actually ass. Because you know who needs to be out of here is
A lot
Superman.
of them. A lot of them need to
Get
be out
get
of here.
Superman's ass out of here.
Because we looked at multiverses. Multiverses is a failing game. It's failing it, or it has failed. They
It's
even put it on
gone.
the front page when you access the game that, hey, we're pulling the online servers for this game. It's only going to be online till the May 30th, and that's when it gets taken out because this is their last season, season 5. They can no longer support the game because it flopped, massive flop. And I was kind of like scratching my head. Like I played a little bit of it, wasn't really into it, but I was like, it was still decent from when I played it. And I was like, what really went wrong? I looked at some forums and there's a lot of complaints about things that broken promises and the way they're handling their live service. And then I looked at the roster and I was scratching my head. If you have Warner Brothers IPs, why are we only rocking with these characters instead of like X, Y, and Z? There's definitely better characters to incorporate into the game. So I was kind of curious of what went wrong and why it went wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the roster.
This roster
Yeah.
is fire, low key.
Let's see. No, it's actually ass. Because you know who needs to be out of here is Superman.
A lot of them. A lot of them need to be out
Get
of here.
Superman's ass out of here. If I've seen them get Joker, get Batman out. We've played them in fucking fighting games before. We don't need none of them anymore. Get LeBron James out. That's stupid.
The character they just added for season 5, the last character they added was Aquaman. And I thought, I was like, why are we doing Aquaman? We're gonna do DC characters. We're not like, what are we thinking? So when I started going through this, I'm just kind of gotta give you who I think should be out.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked Aquaman.
Who's the top left?
Agent Smith.
That's what I thought. That's fire.
That is
Yeah,
fire.
that's
I like
good.
that. So we had Aquaman. I asked him. The
Get him
next
out.
one's Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. I think there's better people from Game of Thrones to add, or not even go through Game of Thrones if you're gonna have all the access to all these different IPs. So I took her out.
Okay.
The next one is also pretty bogus. We have Adventure Time characters, but you're gonna pick like a super side character from Adventure Time, Banana Guard. Get out of here. All right.
Where's the Ice King, dude?
Literally, like there's way better characters to add. Why Ice King would have been huge. Why not?
Yeah.
But they didn't. Batman makes 100% sense. Beetlejuice, I think it's a good pick. Black Adam,
Trash.
Get him out.
bogus.
Trash.
Get him out.
The only reason he was on here is because they did the movie with The Rock.
Yeah,
Trash.
that's
And
dumb.
they put that skin in there. Trash.
Yep, they did. Bugs Bunny makes sense. Jake's
fine.
Finn.
No, Finn's fine.
Yeah. Finn is fine, but I did take Jake out only because it should be Finn and Jake as one character, in my belief.
Yeah, that's fine.
That makes more sense. So the next one I did take out was Gizmo.
So
I don't know why we're doing
Gizmo is dumb because Gizmo is his own thing. Gizmo doesn't turn into a gremlin.
Right.
So, like,
and they have
why
Stripe.
is he there? So yeah, if they have Stripe, then why the hell do you need Gizmo?
I don't think either of them should. At first, I was like, maybe they should just be together as a thing.
Stripe
but then
works.
I was like,
Stripe works.
I didn't like either of them, especially when we have other IPs to add.
Sure.
The other one is controversial because I like that he's in here, but it just doesn't feel right with me to have a giant character shrunk down to that size to be in these type of games. So I took out Iron Giant. I was like, he's just too big, and it just doesn't feel right to have a giant character that small fighting.
Okay.
Then, all right, I already told you why I took out Jake, so he's with Finn in my thing. The next one I took out, even though I will give him this, he was fun to play in the game, is LeBron James. What are we doing here, guys?
He doesn't need to be in that.
His moveset is dope. I'll give him that, but come on. We're talking Warner Brothers IPs here.
Get it out of here.
We don't have room for this right now.
All right.
Lola Bunny, I did take out because
you already have Bugs Bunny.
We have Bugs Bunny, we have Martian Manhunter, and then we have Taz, but we don't have Daffy. I was like, that's crazy. But I even without that, I was like, I still took her out. Marceline from Adventure Time, dope. I think that's a cool pick. A lot of people like her, but I did take out Martian. He was kind of like, I'm cool with him, but at the same time, once again, I feel like there's better picks. Okay. Rick and Morty, I like Rick. I think we could have got Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Morty doesn't really do anything.
I do think he could have been added later,
unless it's Morty in the Purge episode with his robot suit.
I think he has like a bunch of different fits that you can have him, but like at the
Sure.
same time, like,
Mhm.
come on, if we're
No.
trying to fit some like names to draw attention,
Yeah,
get rid
yeah,
of Morty. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fine.
What's her name? Nubai or something like that? An Amazonian?
Get
You're
her
gonna
out
tell
of
us you're
here.
gonna add that instead of other DC superheroes? Get out of
Get her
here.
out of here.
Next one was their own IP that they added. This reindeer dog for Multiverses. Get out of here. We're
Get
trying
it
to
outta
fit some
here.
IPs that are gonna draw attention. Get
That's
out of here with
dumb.
that. It's cool with Raven. Rick, cool. Samurai Jack,
Jack,
awesome.
goated.
Shaggy, I was actually cool with. So I had Garnet up here. She's part of Steven Universe. I actually would like her over Steven. I don't think Steven needs to be in here.
You know who else
I'll
doesn't need
take.
to be in here? I don't understand that. Like it's a meme, and that's the only reason he's there.
I
Is
was gonna get to
Shaggy.
that. I was gonna get
Shaggy
to
is
that.
only a meme. Like he's like, why is Shaggy there? Shaggy has no business being there.
Yeah, I left him in here, but I'll tell you. Well,
He's
technically,
off
I
on
only
my
left him in
list.
here, but that's fair.
He gets the X on my
I'll get
list.
there eventually, but yeah, the next was Stripe. Get him out of here. Got rid of Taz, and then I think the last one I pulled the plug was on Velma. And my issue with Shaggy
No
is
Scooby-Doo
it
character
should
should
have
be in there.
been Shaggy and Scooby.
I
Because
don't
I
even
was
care
like,
about
Scooby
that.
needs to be in this over
All
Shaggy.
they're gonna do is run away. Get out of here.
That's fair.
Eating sandwiches and running away. What the fuck are they doing in a fighting game?
Whoa.
Absolutely not. There is no Scooby-Doo character that belongs in this.
But all right. But my
Nah,
only
no
thing was
excuse.
the Shaggy and Scooby. But of course, they're not going to do that because they leaned into the meme with Shaggy, and that's the only reason he's on here by himself.
That's dumb.
All right. So aside from that, we have so I put Jake up by Finn. So Finn and Jake up there now. So and then I added, I think the Flash should be over here instead of. Let me start getting rid of some of these.
You need to get rid of these DC characters.
Yeah, that I'm staying so far away from DC characters.
We have Injustice. If you want to play a fighting game with your DC characters, go play Injustice. Get all these DC characters out. Actually, Harley, Joker, Superman, Batman. I don't want none of them in this game.
I want Superman, Batman. I feel like it makes
crazy.
sense.
I wholeheartedly disagree. I think Shaggy is okay to be in here.
Nah, fuck all that.
I'm okay with the quirky shit like that, and that's the way that I'm gonna go with all my characters with my list.
Okay, so instead of the Flash, instead of Arya and a Banana Guard, I also put in Aragorn and Gandalf. I think they should be in there over, not over those two, but I think they should have made it in the cut of the
just Gandalf
characters. That's the other thing. I was like, maybe not Aragorn. Maybe like Sauron would have been a better choice. Maybe have Sauron
just
and
Gandalf.
No, if you have Gandalf, you don't need Sauron.
Yeah, just Gandalf.
Okay, but I put Aragorn in there. The next one I really like, but it sucks because I would love to have this character's brother. It's just for obvious reasons we can't. But I put Huey in there from Boondocks. I think
for
he's
obvious
a great
reasons
pick.
we can't have Huey in there. What are you talking about?
Huey could be in there. He fights. He can compose himself. Riley can't. Riley would have to be obnoxious and cussing up a storm, and there's no way he could be in the game because he'd be dropping every slur. But Huey could be in there because he's got the martial arts fighting. Next one definitely needed to be in there was Ben 10. Whoops.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I also put in Dumbledore and Voldemort. I really want Dumbledore in there just because I was like, Gandalf and Dumbledore fight would be sick. We could actually get that going on in this game.
Gandalf,
I feel like right, but I mean, like it's always been kind of like talked about and memed about. Like, let's get it going. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get an argument. Gandalf wins. It's not even an argument.
It's true. I agree, but we can actually have them fight. Is all I'm saying. But I think these would be, Harry Potter is crazy that they don't have any Harry Potter IP in this game. So let's get some characters in there. I feel like
if we're getting quirky, it might as well just be Hedwig instead of a fucking actual wizard.
Hedwig with a wizard hat and a wand. Why not? Like, it's better than this stupid reindeer dog. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Thought process. Oh, this one was huge. Gumball and Darwin.
Yeah, I agree.
Huge. Sick. That would be perfect for them to add into this game.
Yeah.
Two characters go so hard. And followed by the next two characters that go so hard because it'd be another duo of Mordecai and Rigby. Mordecai, Rigby.
all the dual. I don't like all the dual characters. There's too many.
So we have Finn and Jake, Gumball, Darwin, Mordecai, Rigby.
Yeah, it's already too many. And then you
Tom,
have the
Jerry.
Powerpuff Girls down there. Like,
Powerpuff Girls.
And you want Scooby and Shaggy?
I was saying if. I left Shaggy in there, but I was like, if you were going to add Scooby, it would be Scooby and Shaggy.
Nah.
All right. Then we get to the biggest atrocity. All right.
Mhm.
And that is the fact that they have Raven, but they don't have the rest of the Teen Titans. Teen Titans is DC's longest running animated
Yeah, no,
cartoon.
that's what I'm saying. If you take out bum ass Batman, Superman, Joker, Harley Quinn, you can replace them all with Teen Titans. You don't need why add Teen Titans to all these other DC characters, and it's just the DC fucking show.
You need
that outta here.
Batman,
No,
Superman.
you
Like
don't.
it's
No,
like
you don't. You
Okay.
absolutely do not.
All right. Well, I think you need them, but for
Your game
sure,
sucks. Your game would fail.
for
too.
sure,
I'm just kidding.
for sure, you needed the Teen Titans, and I put Teen
Yeah.
Titans Go because honestly, these are the ones pulling their weight right now. When it comes to DC right now, it's Teen Titans Go. They're
Yeah.
holding them up right now. It's the
That's
only
fine.
reason. Like, take a look around, dude. Seriously, it should be Raven.
Take a
from
look
Teen
around
Titans.
it.
Teen Titans Go. But honestly, this is crazy that they're not in here. There's so many reasons Robin should be in here, especially with Batman. Oh my goodness, the things they could do. Then I added Static Shock, slept on.
Slept on for sure.
He's absolutely would be sick to actually bring him in this and actually bring him into the fold. Then I said, if you're gonna have Jason Voorhees, you should be having at least Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
Get the Jason versus Freddy. The other atrocity that Warner Brothers did, or at least if they have access to Warner Brothers IP, Warner Brothers like basically
I was
their
gonna say
mascots,
Animaniacs.
the Animaniacs. It's another grouping, but this one, if
They were
anything,
on
needed to
my
be
list.
prioritized. It needed to be. They live in Warner Tower. What the hell? All right, and then my final character to add on to this is an ass pull, and it's specifically something I would want, but I think would be sick. And it's from Dexter's universe, and that's Val Hallen from the Justice Friends. And I was thinking Major Glory and all that, but Val Hallen was the coolest one for me. And I was like, he would be sick. And maybe eventually add the rest of the Justice Friends. It would go so hard. Oh, I'd be all over this if they could bring in the Justice Friends. And it's a wacky character that not too many people know, but like it would go hard. Val Hallen. Man. It would go yeah. So this is my revised list.
I don't have a whole thing like you do. Like you told us this morning, or not even this morning. It was
I
earlier.
know.
I had to go to work.
I had more time to do this than you guys, and that's fair.
Yeah, I just have a couple names that I told you everyone I would want to take out, and I don't have as many replacements as you do. But I have, like I said, Captain Planet, the Animaniacs, and Freakazoid.
It was funny because I brought this up to Sean, and Sean said Freakazoid, and I was like, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's a good one.
He's a goofy ass character.
He's a great gimmick character.
In there. Yeah,
honestly, he kind of fits that Beetlejuice role, but for superheroes, you know.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I had.
Hell yeah! All right, Todd, what about you?
For me, I would again stay away from as many of the DC characters as 100%. I can. So I would go. I'm fucking old, man. So I'm thinking old fucking shit. I would definitely have like Johnny Bravo in there. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Grimm from Billy and Mandy.
I was thinking about him too. He would be sick.
The big pill guy from Osmosis Jones.
Wow.
Fucking. I disagree with you not liking the Iron Giant in there. I think that's phenomenal. I'm totally okay with that. And because of that, I'm putting in Godzilla and King Kong.
I was thinking about, I was like, they would need to be in there if they kept it. If I kept Iron Giant, they would absolutely need to be in there. And I agree on that. But I was like, I would take them out. And if I took them out, it wouldn't feel right putting Godzilla and King Kong in there. So that's the only reason I didn't put them in there. But if you had to insist in having a giant creature be smaller to fight, Godzilla and Kong need to be there for sure.
Absolutely. Ben 10 was literally one of the top people on my list, so he was up there for me. Absolutely gonna have him. I saw the Powerpuff Girls, and it made me want to do Powerpuff Girls, and it made me want to do Ed, Ed, and Eddie somehow, some way.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't know how that would work with
with Jawbreakers.
You know,
Yeah.
you could totally, you know how like Pokemon Trainer does, like you switch out. You could totally do that with some of these, like some of these trios, like Animaniacs, same thing. You could do switch them out, and that can go so hard. Like,
And then I think the only other person that I had on there would be Jim Carrey's The Mask.
Is that Warner Brothers?
It is.
Oh man, that's actually huge. How is he not here?
Yeah.
Damn.
And Steven Universe. Steven Universe.
He's on there. Steven Universe is in there.
He is?
Yeah.
I actually took him out for me.
He's just another like fighting character. Like his show is about fighting.
Right,
so like,
right.
That makes sense.
That's why I left Garnet from his show, but I didn't like Steven.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I just was like looking at lists of current shit, and I was like, oh yeah, Steven Universe isn't on there, but I forgot he is.
He is, yeah.
Other than that, I think that was if you're gonna have LeBron, they should definitely have Michael Jordan.
Jordan, yeah, that's fair.
I'm okay with having LeBron in there. We should definitely.
The reason they have him on there is because he's a cartoon character in that.
It was because of the Looney Tunes, like the Space Jam. Yeah,
I know. I'm saying he had a cartoon character. Michael Jordan didn't have a cartoon character scene in the original Space Jam.
What are you talking about? You saw the stretchy arm? I'm joking.
There's also this fucking. I can see him in a picture. I don't know his name, but there is this spy.
George Jetson. Sorry.
I was thinking of the Jetsons too, but I was like, that's like putting in like Barney Rubble and shit. It's literally, I was like, you know, like it would be so niche. But there's this he wears a purple hat and his eyes go through like the bottom of the hat, and he has a purple gun. It's like a beaver spy or something like that. Can't remember his name, but I remember watching that show as a kid.
Google beaver spy. And when you're talking about Huey and Riley and all the swearing and everything,
the platypus.
you have you put Freddy Krueger in there.
What's up?
Right? When you're talking about like, oh, I can't, you're worried about putting Huey, or like you can't put Riley because of all the swearing. You have Freddy Krueger.
Right. Yes, you have Jason and Freddy. Jason
doesn't talk. Jason doesn't talk. I'm talking about Freddy.
Well, Freddy could just be like, you know, like you could do that. There is a certain word Huey or Riley likes to use.
Sure.
And you cannot have Riley without that word. It just wouldn't be right.
It just wouldn't be right.
Sure.
Oh, the other one. Again, I guess you would probably just go with number one, but Codename Kids Next Door.
Man, I was thinking about that, but yeah, I mean,
it's hard because there's so many of them.
Yeah,
like you would have to go with again. You'd probably end up going with number one.
To number 4, right? Whoa, number 1's the best.
Well, he's like the best as far as like fighting goes.
Yeah, that's fair. But you would have to have them all. I think. I don't know. It'd be too. Maybe eventually down the line, add them all. But like as far as yeah, I could see that. Maybe add him with promise to add the rest, but just start with him.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my big one.
Evil Dead.
What's up?
You can even have Ash from the Evil Dead.
Dude, he would be perfect. That's actually huge, especially with Jason being there and all that. Like, can add some more fun characters, man. And the other, like, aside from that, the other gripe.
Yosemite Sam, Foghorn Leghorn, just more of the fuck. More of the
Absolutely, actually.
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, what is it? I said. But this is like, come on. Did you not just see the success Marvel Rivals had? Why are these locked?
They even have Terminator. That's crazy.
How stupid it is to drop a game a free game where you have to unlock all these characters with either buying or grinding to the high heavens for currency. Like what Marvel Rivals, they released all your characters for free right off the bat, and all you just make a good game and make cosmetics that look cool on the people, and you can.
I'm sure their thought process was if you can play the game and unlock characters, that's better than having to spend money, and it'll keep the retention up.
I bet you if these were all free, I'd have better retention, even if it's just a little bit.
Possibly.
Because I go into this and I'm like, I don't want to play. Like, I really want to play this character and this character, try this, and this, but like, I don't want to spend money or grind for that. and they're currently locked right now. I think that's so dumb. I think this mechanic of having to
should do the Oompa Loompas.
Was Willy Wonka?
Yeah,
Warner Brothers?
it is.
Oh my goodness, do Willy Wonka. What are you talking about?
No,
Skip
just
the
the
Oompa
Oompa
Loompas.
Loompas. No, just the
No,
Oompa Loompas.
they should be part of his attack. He should be like
They just come out of nowhere, grab
cannonball.
you.
Oh my god, that'd be so
Like as
cool.
they're coming out, they're singing and they take you away.
Oh my goodness, that's huge. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's sick. That is actually sick right there. But no, for real.
They have Austin Powers. That would be hilarious.
I saw that. I was trying to think of who from Austin Powers.
Austin Powers himself.
They have little Nicky too.
Nuh-uh. Oh my goodness. I see. Actually, the realm of possibilities was a lot more broad than I thought. Like I was like, yeah,
But
I
I
got
think
it all,
I think the best one that I like legit thought of was the mask. That was like,
no,
dude,
that one. Absolutely
it's the
needs to be
mask, man.
Perfect.
Come on.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Now that you guys are bringing those ones up, I'll be okay. Axe, Wonder Woman. I feel like
That's what I'm
Batman-
saying. Get rid of the
character,
DC
Adam.
characters.
Get rid of all of
the
them.
DC characters.
Well, I don't know why you're so hung up on Batman and Superman.
I feel like they have a lot of presence. I don't know.
No, they have a lot of failure following. Well, Superman does.
At least Batman, Superman. I feel like we can get rid of Joker. I'm okay with even getting rid of Joker. That's crazy.
Get rid
And
of
Harley.
all of them.
If we're gonna add the
Replace-
mask and all
Replace
those
replace all of these DC characters with Teen Titans Go. The only DC characters that need to be in the game. That's it.
They grinded for theirs, you know.
Yeah, so get the rest.
But
of
I
these
do gotta
bums
say,
outta here.
man, I am. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, the formula of unlocking characters like this, I hate it. I always never enjoy games. When I start up a game and I see this shit, even if it's a free game, I roll my eyes and I go, "Well, this is stupid."
Yeah.
I think a lot of people can learn from Marvel Rivals right now. That's how they should do it. Let the shit be free. Let people actually enjoy playing the game. And if it's good and you actually made a decent game and you can actually make cosmetics that people actually like, you'll see a good payout.
Yeah.
Make a good battle pass that respects your players. I think you'll see a good payout. If they get too greedy and they do shit like this, and then they do some grimy business practices, nobody's gonna want to stick around. And I think that's why they're freaking failing. And it just is what it is.
They should put Danny Tanner in there.
Danny,
His attacks are just as different kids.
who's that?
Who's Danny Tanner?
Bob Saget from Full House.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Stupid.
Here's Uncle Jesse.
He's like Mr. Game and Watch, whatever.
Right.
But it's random. Oh, I got hit with the kid. It didn't do that much damage.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's good. Oh shit.
But yes, and I do agree. It's crazy that they don't have any Harry Potter IP in there. I had Harry Potter on my list too. I just was
I remember
Harry
this fucking guy.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what he's called, but I remember him.
Oh, you have to share. Did he share it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put it in our general chat.
Oh, I do.
That dude was
Okay.
badass. I remember watching that show with my uncle all the time.
Yeah,
I like the. Those are old ones.
super old.
Them are old ones. They're talking Magilla Gorilla. We got a gorilla for sale. Magilla Gorilla.
Oh
for sale.
shit! Gorilla for sale. That was
Yeah,
fire.
the songs used to be so sick.
I know.
Derek's like, get that shit out of here. Now, aside from that, that was like mainly the ones I wanted to touch on. I even brought it to Brandon and Roman, and they were even like saying, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't know why half these characters even are on this list.
Shit's whack as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. It's like they're so out of touch, like they're out of touch with the players and too greedy. That's all it is, and they end up doing stupid shit like that.
Stupid as fuck.
You know what we never talked about, and I feel bad
What?
that we're live on TikTok for the first time.
Oh, what's up, TikTokers?
Real time viewers is just Todd right now, but we've had a total of 50 people pass through here.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Jumped in for even if it was like several seconds. There's been a couple of people that maybe stopped for like a minute or two. I think that's pretty cool. But the traffic, 50 people, that's huge.
Yeah,
I gotta get more. Let's see, what's the word I'm trying to.
Oh my
You gotta
goodness!
decorate the layout, and I think if I do that,
We could have had Derek in the game.
Derek.
What Rogan movie is on WB?
Wrong.
Oh, no, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Antonio Banderas.
Oh,
Oh
Zorro.
Zorro actually would be a perfect character.
He
Would
would.
actually be a great character.
Oh God. Yeah, well. Wah, wah.
What could have been, man? What could have been?
Yeah, they failed. Sucks to be them.
They could go the opposite way and blow someone up instead of making a small character or a big character small. They could make a small character big. Give us Stuart Little. Come on. Now we're talking. He's like Wario. He just hops in the little red car. Come on, man. We're cooking. We're
He gets a
cooking.
wheelie. And Todd's on the grind for looking for Warner Brothers
hell
IP
yeah.
right now.
I mean, it's infinite. You could do so much. It's also crazy that they put Agent Smith in there and not Neo. Like,
That's what a lot of people were saying too, but
I'm cool with them having Agent Smith in there. I think that's really cool. But Neo, what? What are we
yeah,
doing?
you could have gave Neo with Johnny Silverhand skin. There's a hell yeah, brother.
I didn't say that.
You did with your eyes.
Oh,
You said
man.
right on, brother.
Right on, brother.
Ooh. So yeah, man. This is up. This is up.
Is that all we have for this week, Derek? Do you have a sweet little little thing for us this week?
Yeah, we could run a quick little triv.
Robin Hood.
Men in tights. What?
Just another great person that they have access to.
Oh yeah.
They should do the Men in Tights version without you and a sneeze. They have is that Warner Brothers? Men in Tights?
I don't know.
I don't know. It just says
Be
Robin
huge.
Hood.
Not for this. I don't think it would be huge for this game.
They could hit the dance. That's his ultimate. We're manly men. We're men in tights.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen though.
I don't think it's very funny, Adam.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Speaking of Dad, were you there when I was talking about how I talked to Dad?
Yeah, where he's
Okay,
talking about
yeah.
current day memes, or I
Yeah,
guess
okay.
slightly outdated current
Yeah,
day
okay.
memes.
That shit was cracking me up. I forgot both of you were
He
there.
said, "Ew, brother, ew."
Do you know what that is?
So crazy.
There's like, gosh, Dad, that lingo's so last year. You got something for us, brother?
Sloth.
I do. From the Goonies?
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Or
cute? You have
Data.
Superman too.
That's cool.
Or
Yeah,
Data with
Yeah.
all his booby traps. Come on, man.
Sloth makes sense because then you
His
also
booby tracks don't work all the time.
Hey, sometimes you roll the dice and it's a shitty booby trap. Who knows?
Hey, the slick shoes though.
Yeah.
Make someone slip when they come after you. That'd be cool.